Okay, guys, welcome back to the rundown. Oh my God, Potomac!
Guys, we have so much to talk about tonight. It's ridiculous. And
A
we are
housewife
here. First of
analysis.
all, first of all, we have some announcements to get off first. Me and Wellington have decided we're going to be continuing to do these episodes and put them out on Instagram. Listen to us on Anchor, and we're going to really take this seriously because we see we've been getting a lot of good feedback. So we
Right.
are going to do our best to keep this going and cackle with you all. So
And we
let's start
like
with
we're gonna do the work that nobody wants to do, which is watch TV. Let me hide that shirt. Which is watch TV and give you the reviews because these shows are out of control right now.
these
Pot-
shows.
Potomac
Too much.
tonight. Potomac tonight. So it was the episode right after the fight. We see Candiace cleaning a table. She only lives with Chris. I don't know what table she's cleaning.
First of all,
She's over here.
Candace got a eight party dining room set, but sis got one man.
She lives with her man, and
Wait,
she
wait,
has a
first of
she
all,
has an eight-person dining room.
who paid for
Why?
the thing? Her mom. Her mom paid for the glass set because my thing is Candace does not have a job, so I don't really understand. Like, I know Bravo not giving her the bag because now she's getting to the bag because of this Monique fight for next
Right.
season, but she hasn't been making bread like that. She's always been the newcomer. But
The
let's
next season, the next season, she's definitely gonna be negotiating. She's definitely gonna talk about how she got dragged by Monique and how she had she seeked medical attention
attention.
and how she deserves at least $1 million for the season because she got dragged. She's gonna use that next season to try to get that raise. We already know that.
No.
But my whole thing with Candace is that Candace, you want to act like you're the 100% victim of the situation when you weren't the 100% victim of the
That's my
situation.
thing. Like, accountability is key with Candace, and I feel like that's why a lot of the viewers, because I'm always on Twitter live tweeting when it
Mm,
starts, and it's like everybody. I feel like there's people who say talk about Monique, but it's mostly about Candace. She doesn't take accountability for her actions, her and her fake tissues. If we go back and replay this show, all we see is Candace with the tissue continuing to dap her thing, like, oh my god, oh my god.
mhm.
The therapist asked her, Dr. Ken asked her like 10 times, you had any part in this? You had any part in this? She's like, no. You go back on the tape. Candace is the first one putting hands in her face. She did put her hands in her face. She did push her. And you keep saying, you're going to drag me? You're going to drag me? This is not the first
Correct.
time you said you're going to drag me, honey. So expect it back.
And also at the same time, it's like this is someone that you've been having beef with. So if you have beef with a person and y'all both don't like each other and y'all already had some type of verbal altercation at another event, you know that if y'all both drinking and y'all both at it again, like it one day it's gonna get messy. So
That's what
why
I'm
you
saying.
acting why is everybody acting like, oh my god, Monique put her hands on Candace? Y'all wasn't expecting this? Like they've been arguing, they've been getting physical.
What I'm saying. Also, okay, after that part, the whole thing, Candace, then I like that Monique called Karen, the middle person on this, and said, hey, reunite everyone. Because
Right,
Monique could have just said, I don't care what none of y'all think, and showed up to the next event. Monique
right,
she could have just showed up to the next event and started filming again. But she took
right.
the time out to talk to all of you. I really, I liked Wendy. Please let me know if you guys like Wendy. Like, comment under this.
Yeah, let us know if you guys like Wendy because honestly, I really like Wendy, but I did not like how hard she was coming down on Monique because the whole thing is that she's saying that as Black women we need to hold ourselves to they need to hold themselves to a higher standard and not be putting their hands on people like on national TV because it creates this stereotype, this wrong message to put out there, which I agree with Wendy about that. But at the same time, everybody's experience is different and everybody deals with situations and altercations differently. If you hold yourself to a higher standard, that's fine and that's amazing. But if someone, you know, gets there, it's okay too. Like
I
people,
don't
that
like
happens.
what I don't like about Wendy is Wendy was sitting there acting like she's like this. Oh my God! Everybody respect each other. Oh my God! I'm perfect. No, I can't let people get mad. I can't let people get mad. But
Right,
last two episodes, all Ashley did was bring Baby Dean to the
right,
girls' trip, and you was already calling her a fake bitch and all this.
right.
So please, girl,
And you were coming crazy because Ashley brought her baby to the
that's
cabin.
what I'm saying. Like, are you okay, Wendy? Like, are you
Right.
okay? And I don't like how everybody already walked in with their pre-assumptions. Like, you guys
Yeah.
came, so why did you guys even come?
And
Just
honestly, Giselle showing up to the reunion, to the meetup with a bodyguard. Giselle, you're being super extra right now.
no, like
No one is
Giselle.
gonna hit you. No one is going. Your life is not in danger. Stop being an antagonizing woman.
No,
And she
Giselle,
was throwing bones. She was just throwing bones.
she was throwing
Giselle brought that bodyguard to throw a bone.
no, the Green Eyed Bandits, Robin, her backbone instigator, and Giselle. Giselle, you don't need a bodyguard talking about you are dangerous. You are all this. I don't like how they were because of one fight. They already said that Monique is out of control. She's dangerous. But when Robin pulled up on Ashley at the Aussie, R.I.P. to the Aussie. If y'all remember the the Australian restaurant with Ashley, she pulled up and said, "I'm gonna beat you up, Ashley," putting her finger in her face. Like, if Ashley wanted to, Ashley could have beat her up. And then what? They would have said Ashley was dangerous. Like,
Right.
please stop
Right.
being a double standard. Like, all these
My
women
whole
have
thing
a
is
double
that
standard. Like, first of all, Giselle, you on Twitter, I hate Giselle because Giselle is on Twitter talking about everything but the fact that her last episode, sorry guys, we didn't
oh
do last episode, her dad was caught talking about
her
her man
dad was
had seven
caught
baby
talking about
mamas.
her man, saying that that this is the wrong move for her, that he has 6 7 baby mothers, that why would she get back with him, and everybody's like, Giselle, listen to your dad. And like, Giselle, you got, first of all, Giselle's over here talking about, me and Jamal as married like pastors and whatever, we have an image to uphold. The image that you should be upholding is showing your daughters that you do not take a cheating man after 7 baby mothers. That's
That
the
is
image
the
that you
image
should
that
be
you
upholding.
uphold because that is honestly one fight, okay. But you taking a man back that has seven baby mothers, you look dumb, Giselle. You look,
What's the image that you're showing to your mother,
what is the image that
to your
women
daughters?
can walk all over you like a carpet? And I don't like how she already brought up the daughter like right away, like, and I like how Ashley threw a bone real quick. So are we not holding men to the same standard?
Right,
Period. Because your
right.
mans, all y'all mans have Juan. Like, girl, Robin, I don't even know why you're talking. Like when, and you see how Robin switches up though. I
Yeah,
something I also didn't like in the episode is um when Monique would talk, Giselle would be like, "I'm gonna take notes. I'm gonna do
right.
this," and nothing
And
was said.
she
But
was
then
just
as
being
soon as,
extra.
but then when Monique was like, was started giving it back to her, like, "Robin, you're being real condescending right now. Like, you're
Right,
being really
right.
But when Giselle was doing it, it was okay.
She's a hypocrite. Karen tweeted, she goes, so much was accomplished after Giselle and her theatrics left with her very kind and polite, none of the less uninvited security. Let the healing begin. So she was saying that after Giselle left, they actually got to some place, to some middle ground.
Which
Which
I
I mean,
believe they did.
I believe it. I mean, I didn't see it on the episode. I believe it. I do believe that Giselle is being the charade of this story and she's gonna drag this bone
And
into the
that's what people were
reunion.
saying. Let me even. I'm gonna read you a tweet soon, but it was along the lines that they were like, "You guys really think Giselle cares about Candiace getting her hair dragged? It's all about getting Monique off the show," which is true. Like Giselle
Right.
does not care.
Because the moment that Monique walked into the Real Housewives of Potomac, Giselle felt some type of like, like, oh my God, she's here. She's gonna take my spot. Like she was intimidated by Monique from
I
day
think
one.
I think it's the fact that Monique, you know what I mean. Monique has a husband. Monique has kids. Monique has not one, five houses. She don't live in a barnyard that looks like a J.C. Penney walk through. Like when I walk through J.C. Penney.
Someone
Like
tweeted,
Giselle,
someone
first of all, your house looks a mess. Like, girl, that neon pink. Like, why are you're not 12? Why is your house neon pink? Whatever. But
I
that's
don't
just what I go for. I don't
I
like
don't
that fake thing. I don't like that fake thing. We're gonna also at the end, we're gonna give our three most shocking stories at the end of the like what was our three most shocking points? And we're gonna do our
someone tweeted Giselle, Jamal Bryan, a pastor, has an image to protect. Jamal's image, the guys that got 6 7 baby mothers. That's the image. As a pastor, Jamal is not worried about whether Giselle is fighting. As a pastor, Jamal should be worried about the 6 7 baby mothers that he has, which means that he has a problem with adultery as a pastor. And that's a
Candice
sin.
said, I maintain that I did nothing to deserve to be physically attacked. That's a separate conversation than the one regarding whether or not did I find anything to contribute to the concert to the altercation. The question Dr. Ken asked me during our session is, do you think you did anything to contribute to the physical part? Again, the answer is no. When we want to have a conversation about the accountability and engaging in contentious arguments, you'll see more of that later this season. But I absolutely contribute with my verbal gymnastics to this incident. And if every time someone says something that the others don't like, do we need to justify it with physical violence? We have a problem. But let's double down and triple down some more on what I deserved. Because I guess she's seeing that
A lot of people are Team Monique. I
a
mean,
lot of people are thinking,
when you go
especially
on
after the
Twitter,
after Bravo did the ID investigation, they were on Law and Order. They literally would flashback, and
right,
it all started. It all started when Candiace put her hand in Monique's face. She went
when she
like
went
this.
like this,
She went like this,
right,
and then Monique flicked her hair, and then
right,
Candiace went like this. But Giselle also touched her, which this is what I mean. Giselle want to be in everything.
right,
Giselle
just
and Candiace
doing
both look like
everything.
this, Monique. If I'm Monique, I'm in high adrenaline.
The only thing though that I must say about Monique is that she was saying at the meeting that she couldn't remember everything,
Yes.
but clearly we did see how she was
Honey, yes, you did.
recounting everything. So Monique, don't say that you did not remember everything
I think
when you
Monique
know
just
that you did.
I think Monique just wants to literally just be the good guy and just want to make everything like,
She
oh,
wants to put this behind her.
she wants to
She
put
wants
this
to,
behind her. And I understand it. Like for Wendy, out of all people, to act like, oh my God, like we're not gonna get over it was kind of annoying because it's like
right,
I
right,
like
because you're
how
better than
Ashley and
that.
Karen were really like, okay, we get it, we're gonna get
They
you
were
better.
holding her accountable, but they were also like, okay, but what's next? Like, like we
Yeah,
have to
that's
move
my thing. I
forward.
feel like Giselle, Robin, and Wendy just wanted to keep dragging her. Like, we get it. She gets it. Like, this is embarrassing to her and her family. Like, she gets it. More than anyone, she understands how uncomfortable this situation is. So
Right.
for y'all to be acting like you're more the black woman narrative, y'all are not the spokeswoman. And Karen actually tweeted that today. We only represent ourselves, not the whole black women, which is true.
Right.
Wendy, we get it. You're on Fox News. You say it in every confessional. You say it in every sentence. We get it.
That's your storyline.
We get that that's your storyline. We we
Right.
we get it. You
So
don't have
actually,
another storyline. We get it.
Wendy tweeted and she said the cornerstone of any relationship is accountability. The same way I took the knife immediately out of Candace's hand is the same way I will hold Monique accountable for her actions. I
Well,
have no comment.
I liked Wendy, but I just feel like after this situation, the way she was coming at her, I
Yeah,
just
it's very
didn't.
childish.
It's
I hate the
childish.
fact that everybody's trying to make it seem like, we're being adults, like we have to hold you accountable, but then you're being childish in the fact of like, like if you guys are coming to Monique because, there's a problem, then you should also be able to help her, support her, and just like Candace and Ashley are doing. But Monique, Giselle, and Robin, they just want to X her out.
No, they just want to X her out. Like, first of all, can we talk about the Bravo producers really were working this episode? Let me just give
Oh,
props to that because the music, the dynamic of the episode, it was a great episode in general. The way it led up, the way it went down, and the way
the
producers.
producers were working like, oh my God. I was just like, you guys are just too much right now.
But also, when Monique literally was like, she's like, I don't even want to be near you. She was like, okay, you can leave, Giselle.
Right.
Keep it moving because
Because
it's true.
Giselle's being extra
Giselle
talking
wanted.
about,
This
I
is
do
what
not feel
Giselle
safe
wanted.
around you. If she uses that to try to get Monique off the show, talking about I do not feel safe around her, and if she's on the show, I will leave. Like, Monique, do better. I mean, Giselle, do better because you're really being petty right now.
No, for real, what Giselle wanted was for them to be like, no, Giselle, don't leave. But nobody did that. That's why
Right, right.
that's why she went back to her puppet Robin like this. Bye, Robin. Because she wanted somebody to be like, no, stay, Giselle. But Giselle was like, first of all, she couldn't hide the security. She was paying him by the hour. So she needed to make a quick exit. Second of all, Second of all, did you peep this bone though?
Which
When
one?
literally Monique was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pray with my pastor. And Wendy had the audacity to say that
You- that- nothing.
nothing gets.
Some things are not and don't go away with prayer. Something like that. I forgot
Yes.
what was like
I'm
being
like,
said.
okay, you're not spiritual at all because this is the time you need to pray. She does not. She needs clarity in her.
Right,
So that's when she
right.
needs to pray. Wendy, that
Because
was
she
the
clearly said that she blacked out. So if she's blacking out due to her anger, then there's underlining reasons
I
as to
do
how
believe
angry.
that moment her adrenaline was so high that she did not remember how everything transpired. She's trying to piece it together. I feel like when she says she's blacked out is that she was such in a raging mood that all she knows is like to attack. So I feel like
Right,
that's what she meant when she was blacking out. So when she said that nothing certain things don't get solved through prayer, I'm just like, first of all, you're disrespecting her religion. Second of all, you're rude as
right,
fuck. You're rude as
right,
fuck because
right.
she's here trying to move forward and you're here just being a little bitch. And I'm sorry, everybody. Just Wendy was just getting me mad. Like her attitude and her demeanor this episode was not it for me.
It was not it. It was not it. And
It
I
was
feel like
really not.
she was being super disrespectful and just super childish, honestly. Like she wasn't being serious about the way that, that she should have been acting. Like, yeah, hold her accountable, but also support her and like help her try to get help and be a supportive friend. Because it's not just about pointing fingers. You know what I'm saying? Like it's more than that.
I just feel
Um, I'm excited for what's to come for for the rest of the season. Like clearly, this is like the middle of the season. This season of Potomac,
it's
it's
long.
it's long, but it's so good. We're only on episode 6 right now.
So my question is, Monique is not on the rest of the season. Like I'm
So
just
as I was looking, through all of the vlogs, I saw that they said that Monique and Candiace do not film again. So I don't know how that's going to look. However, we see in the trailers that Monique and Ashley get into it, that Monique and Karen get into
no
it.
Monique and Ashley. I don't. I think
No,
it's
I'm sorry.
Candace and
I'm
Ashley.
saying the wrong names.
I,
Candice and Ashley and Candice
yes,
and
because
Karen.
she said iconic lines. Ashley has some iconic lines, but this one's gonna be good. She said,
No, Ashley, when Ashley argues, Ashley knows how to hold her own.
yes. Ashley said, Ashley said, Monique has no self control, but how about you?
Right.
She's like,
Right.
excuse me, and she got in a fight. Somebody actually just tweeted, they're like, Candace is in another fight and Monique is not involved. Yes, she's all against violence, ma'am.
Right.
Because it's true. Now she's about to get in.
Right. Because she's just always like instigating something. Like you can never just be chill. You're always in the middle of drama. That's just who you are. So I don't know. Candace is just out of control. Someone needs to put a leash on that dog.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like Monique said, your words have actions to it. If you keep telling me that you want me to beat you up and you're pissing me off, I'm going to beat you up, honey. And that's what we do in Jersey. And Monique is from
We're not condoning violence. We're
Monique,
not condoning violence.
Monique is from Jersey.
We're not condoning violence, even though Monique is from the hood, but we're not condoning
No,
violence.
we're not
Nigga.
condoning it, but I'm just saying don't be an aggressor because you will be aggressed.
So looking forward, we definitely need to watch Dancing with the Stars tomorrow.
Yes,
So
we will.
that comes on at 8. So we'll definitely be watching Dancing with the Stars tomorrow. And Salt Lake City is coming out
When did
with
Salt Lake City come out?
in November.
Okay, so we're close. Okay,
Yeah,
T
so
minus a month for Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City
So
is coming
excited for
out.
that. Please let us
Um,
know what shows you guys want us to watch.
yeah,
We
definitely.
don't we
We'll
don't
watch
know.
anything.
Yeah, we
Watch
don't know.
anything.
I definitely need something because I finished my Love Island, so now all I have is Real Housewives. So
Yeah,
please let me
we
know
need
what's
something
up.
else
But
for to do our reality rundown.
yeah,
Okay, so see you next week, I guess.
see you next week. Please let us know what you think. But we're gonna post this on Instagram too on the
Yeah.
rundown. So let us know.
Bye.